So hi, one of the Good Nights podcast for Nosebleeds. We're gonna ask them some questions today about their new album, Field Experience. I'm gonna start. So, what inspired you guys to start the band, and what does the band name mean?
This is a great story, actually, because the whole reason we started a band is because we had played together for a while, just getting together at like once every other weekend, jamming and stuff like that. And we wanted to take it serious, so we started writing down the garbage we were playing and doing that kind of stuff. And the name kind of came right after that, like when we started really writing down, making sure we were actually doing productive stuff with what we were doing.
Mm-hmm.
It was just, I thought about it all day at school. I thought Nosebleeds sounded cool, so
Okay.
yeah,
Mhm.
it's really up to your interpretation, doesn't? Yeah,
I just think
People-
of like
people
Nosebleeds.
Yeah, I just thought of like
Yeah.
nosebleeds. Yeah.
people
Yeah.
have said like, I like as weird as it is, like cocaine, but we're not associated with that at all.
Yeah, that's a different way to think of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like the nosebleeds in a stadium.
Or that.
Yeah, that's
we
a
get
big
that
one
quite
people
a
say.
bit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or just like dry air. You know?
Ooh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
wake
Ooh.
up in the morning. Yeah.
Exactly.
I think
Yeah.
that
I'm-
describes our sound pretty well.
Oh.
Dry air.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
So congrats on your newest release, Field Experience. How do you feel about the response to it so far?
I think anything would have been more than we could hope for, to be quite honest with you, because, I don't know, we've all been it's been in the process of, I guess we wrote a song for it like almost a year ago. So
Wow.
really it's been in the process since then, but not, nose to the grindstone kind of thing, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
That didn't really answer the question, actually.
Yeah, well, I
Yeah.
was actually, I got confused by the way you answered that actually, because I kind of forgot what the question was
I like rambling.
based on how Michael responded.
I know.
How do you feel? Oh.
I know Paul was a little bit more, in the process of just like the media side of things. But I think within the first like couple of days of the release of the album, we already had over like 1,000 streams on the album as a whole, which was
Wow.
crazy.
Yeah.
Like I didn't think that we had that much hype built around this album, but I mean, I'm super grateful for it either way. So
Yeah, people have been very, very nice to us,
That's super
and
cool.
we're very appreciative.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
I'm so happy to hear that.
So can you tell me a little bit about your writing process for that album?
Huh.
oh boy.
There's a lot of...
Michael, like as Michael said, I mean, over 2 years ago now we started writing songs. I think some of the songs we still had when Good Boy came out, and that was like over 2 years ago. Like Why Bother and Koi Pond and stuff. I think those are just super old, and I think
yeah, those are
we
really
so it's really a really long process. We just kind of slowly get songs that we like, and a lot of times I think it's usually I think it's Mike or Jack will come up with a guitar part, and then we'll just start jamming along with it, and then we'll flesh it out, and then maybe I'll have lyrics or things that fit, and we just kind of piece it together. But I think every single time it's completely different. So,
Mhm.
but usually someone just has an idea of just a cool little part, and then we just kind of build it from there.
Yeah, we'll
That's
just run
the best
with
way
it.
to put it.
Sometimes it's lyrics first. Like for the last 2 songs on the album, Paul came to us with just like some chunks of lyrics he had and a vibe he wanted. So we just went with it, and it came out pretty well, I think. I don't know.
Mhm. All right.
Oh man, I was gonna say something, but I'm totally blanking now. It's the
Oh.
pressure, I swear. But yeah, no, for the most part, like Paul said, we just kind of started writing things, and I mean, for the most part, we never really stopped. It's more so about the things that we've actually like taken and ran with,
Mhm.
as opposed to just like, what we're kind of jamming with that day, whether it's just a funky little riff. Otherwise, if it's a full guitar part, and we flesh that out until it's a full song. But for the most part, it's just a lot of just noodling until we we find something that we all really truly like and enjoy and have fun playing and makes us feel a certain way to
We come up with a lot of shit too that never goes anywhere. So.
We made a song about cheese like a long time ago. That's never going to see the light of day.
And that wasn't on the album. Why? I expect that on the next.
Just
next release.
That's not a good idea.
Okay, but why
Is it
can't
not good? Yeah.
It's
Like-
it's
Okay.
it's just
No,
It was pretty fun.
Okay, hear me
It's-
out. A full album of all the shit songs you've written.
Mm-hmm.
I
we
bet
could
you would
easily
go
do
off.
that, but I don't.
2
I
releases 1 year.
disagree, but I mean, fuck it. Who knows? I guess.
Bro, please.
Yeah, whatever. We'll do it. We can do it in a weekend. Whatever.
Yo, bet.
Yeah, talk to us next week.
Yeah.
Bet.
Give
I'll
us a
check
week.
up
and we'll be
periodically on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
back. Yeah.
Vinyls and CDs and tapes.
New
Yeah.
album,
to see
and
it.
it's just
It's only-
all trash. It's
It'll only be available through a private SoundCloud link.
As long as your label
Yeah.
hits us up
It's a-
with it, I don't really care. How
it's a
available.
private SoundCloud link left on a flash drive in a Walmart parking lot. That's how
Oh
you
my
can
God.
get the album.
Well, I'll go get it.
Okay.
I'll share it with the internet.
We'll just we'll leak the
That
exact coordinates
that
on
would-
Twitter and see who finds it.
okay, but the flash drive in the middle of
Nosebleeds
nowhere, like
geocaching.
drag hunt, that would be dude,
That would be
would
kind of cool,
kinda
though.
lit.
That'd
There's
be kind
like
of cool.
multiple steps too, so it's not just like the first place you get. Like you open
Yeah,
it as
it's
another
not
set of
cut and
coordinates, like the
dry.
state
Uh-huh.
over or something.
We're gonna
Oh
make
my
a
God.
whole ass scavenger hunt for our next release.
Please.
Yeah, so
Bro.
yeah, talk to us next week and we'll have that all
We'll
sorted
have
out.
the
I think.
entire
All right,
idea.
sick.
Okay.
All right. So where was your headspace while creating this album?
A lot about growing up.
Yeah.
Our first release was still, it came out, I think, all of our senior years of high school. So that was pretty much a cumulative just collaboration of all of our experiences throughout high school.
Mhm.
And I think this album just lyrically has been more about like experiences that we've had outside of just school, more so with people in our lives, whether it's family members or people from past relationships or whatever. It's a lot about like kind of more so putting those feelings out into the open and kind of using it as almost an outlet just for growth.
Wow.
Yeah, I think a lot of it's just I don't know. I guess being able to say things you otherwise wouldn't be able to say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That's a big part of like where we were at with making the album. Really, that's where a lot of like the heavier hitting, like actual like things we really
Okay.
connect to in the songs come from.
Mhm.
And then there's a couple songs that are just more so us having fun and kind of taking a TV show we love, or just, like a cat. There's a song about a cat just because, and there's a 3-minute long saxophone solo. It's amazing, but it's just for the fun of it. So
Yeah.
some of it's like some of the more heavier hitting stuff is definitely more growth oriented and just us learning kind of our way through life. And then there's also the stuff that we just like to play because it's fun, and we're young and we're going to keep doing some fun, quirky, goofy stuff along the way. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. So wait, we can have a song about the cat, but no cheese.
Yeah.
Song.
Yeah, I guess so.
Silence. I see
It was
how it is.
okay. So let's get back to the cheese song. Let's
Yes,
talk about
please,
really-
please.
I'd rather
please.
we didn't. But
It was.
I'm with Paul on this one.
It was.
We're gonna keep on harassing you guys
let's
about
just.
it.
It was something we made in a night, and we were just like, let's do something in 7/4, and it was really stupid.
there's a
Actually,
6, 7, 8.
7/8, yeah.
Yeah.
Either way, it wasn't fun to play. Well, actually, I guess
Sounded
it
so
was. Yeah.
It
Enough
didn't
about
sound
the
like how
cheese.
like when like math rock bands play like in weird time signatures and it sounds really cool and you're like, wow, like that's amazing. Like I'm gonna try it. We tried it and it literally sounded like someone was counting like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh.
Like it was that bad.
It was
Like,
a really
no
it
flow.
was
was-
a really fun like backbeat though. It was like da
Yeah.
da 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 da, da, da,
But
da,
the beat
da,
hardly
da,
changed.
da,
I only
da.
wanted to do
Yeah,
like
it was
2,
just like
7, 8 beats. So I would just like go back between the two, and they both sounded bad.
Okay, so I would like
Okay.
this cheese song now because
I-
this sounds
Honestly, I think we should
amazing.
just record it. I think we just should.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just to
cheese
have
song.
it at least. Yeah, and then leak
No,
it accidentally, secretly.
We'll do the scavenger hunt thing.
yeah,
Just for-
Yeah.
honestly, that would be pretty fun, I think.
That'd be pretty cool.
All right, so back to the questions. Enough about the cheese song. Since we got all the info we need about the cheese song, what made you guys choose the name for the album Field Experience? Is there like a backstory behind that?
Yeah,
That'll be Paul.
Yeah, I was originally planning to be a high school teacher, and I was going to college for that purpose. And as a education minor, you have to take field experience, which is just going out into the field and getting experience with high school kids and working with them and stuff. And I learned. I don't know. I don't know why we chose that for the album, but I think okay. So I think what actually happened is that the song "Field Experience" came first because that was about field experience, and part 2 were kind of about driving home from Minneapolis at like 5 a.m. and just a bunch of thoughts running through my head, and then I almost slipped out and came into a ditch on an icy highway, and all these things that kind of like were on the way to field experience. So I think I just talked about the song and called it Field Experience, and people were like, "What?" And then the guys were like, "What if we named the whole album that?" So
Yeah, I thought the name Field Experience as the title of the album would be something that was really cool because I mean Paul's version of Field Experience for school was going out and working with these high school kids, but like to me, I kind of took that as like, okay, I mean we're still basically a bunch of high school kids. I mean we're not in high school anymore, but like we're still pretty young, you know. We still got a lot of stuff to figure out, and we pretty much just need the field experience to figure out kind of how life works and what to make of it.
Okay.
Wow. All right.
I like
I
that.
really like that. Yeah.
yeah, I don't know about that one, but
Oh, I like how you
it's got
guys-
some deep meaning, maybe, I guess.
Yeah, I like
That's
how you
at least
guys
kind of how I feel about it. Yeah.
I like Jack's answer more. I'm with Jack on this one.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Right. So, what band or artist influence do you think you can hear on the record, if any?
I'm sure that like we'd probably be the worst people to like ask about like what influences we can draw to it, because even if we would draw influence for something else, we wouldn't see it in ourselves because we'd probably just want to deny that we're taking influence.
Mhm.
I don't know.
I have
But-
no idea.
It's just, I don't know. I guess for a few, it's just some math rocky, fun punk stuff. Just generic. I don't know. No real direct.
I think
Like,
it's just
oh,
a
we
lot
wanna-
of like the Midwest emo scene type
For
stuff.
sure.
Mm-hmm.
So like Tiny Moving Parts and American Football, all these bands that are way better than us. That,
Yeah.
Oh.
that we just like a lot, and we're like, what if we tried really hard to sound good? But the thing is, I think a lot. That being said, I think this question's kind of hard for us to answer because a lot of times we don't like listen to a song or a band and we're like, hey, let's make a song like that. We just kind of come together and make things that we want to make. So it's kind of, I don't really know exactly what bands we sound like on the record and stuff.
I'm sure we sound like a lot of Midwest emo.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
actually curious because I want people to tell us what we sound
Yeah.
like.
All right.
I think a
So-
lot of it comes from just our home crowd too, of just playing with the people that we play with when shows were a thing, because the virus took that from us. But I don't know. I think just like the people that we play with also kind of at least slightly contribute to some sort of like influence, just because I don't know, it's just the people that we love to be with and be around, and when we have something that we're excited about, you know, those are the people that we go to and talk to, other than like obviously when we hash it out in practice. But
All right.
Wholesome.
So is there a certain feeling you want your listeners to have while listening to the album?
Well, some of the songs you might not. I hope no one feels like a certain way, but if they can resonate with it, and I don't know, because a lot of times, at least for me, listening to music, sometimes songs like certain lines can bring a new perspective to something you've been thinking about. So I mean, they don't need to. If you're feeling a type of way, you know,
Mm-hmm.
hopefully it connects with you. But
Yeah.
just you can either feel like, hey, I'll listen to my friend's fun album, or hey, I want to be sad for a bit and
Pull some
listen to
deeper
some.
meaning. Yeah.
Yeah, there's. I mean, I think what we feel going through it is there's songs that make us really happy, and there's songs that make us kind of sad, because they're talking about things that make us sad or things that make us happy. So, I don't know if people can kind of connect with that emotion and feel those things too. I think that's good. I don't think it's a bad thing if music makes you feel sad.
Yeah.
Because some of the songs, I think, objectively, like the lyrics and things, are kind of a little sadder. But I don't know. I go to music for that a lot of times, just to feel something and connect. So that'd be really dope if people feel that. But honestly, if people feel any sort of way, like Mike said, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah. All right.
Solid. All right. So, how did you guys choose the opener and closer for the album? Did you guys kind of shuffle it that way, or did you write it to fit that spot?
Koi Pond was just that had been our opening song for a long time for like live shows.
Mm-hmm.
So it felt right, just being like this big slap bang opener, just punching you right in the face with that chord right away. I thought it was a good way to kick it off. I think we all did, just because it worked right at the start so well.
And there was a point in time when we actually called that song Bread for Breakfast 2.0, which was actually because the riff style is very similar and just kind of the bouncy nature of it. They both of those riffs are very like just bouncy, I guess.
Yeah.
But
they're both mainly played on like the A string, so yeah.
Right.
And B2B was the opener of Good Boy. So
right.
Kind of fits.
Yeah, and it just
we didn't think about it that way.
It just kind of made sense almost to. It definitely made sense for me because we would play it. We would open shows with that, and also, I mean, kind of follow suit of the first album with a really bouncy, like catchy hook, and that's what both of those songs are, while still being really fun and relatable. But
yeah.
And then for Field Experience and part 2 being the outro, I think those are just some of the. I think that was like the last song or songs that we wrote. We were just really proud of them, and they're like the title track. So we just do them at the end because we're like, let's end with a bang.
Yeah, it felt like this. Okay. So when live shows come back in 2025, what are your top 3 songs you're looking forward to playing live off the record?
We gotta learn how to
have
play
like
these
4
songs
records
live
out by
first.
then.
Definitely Grass Sword, because I have so much fun playing that one.
Yeah, we need to get these songs ready for playing live first.
Yeah, for like 10 years from now when shows.
Yeah, we'll start prepping now for 2035.
Yeah, start planting all the scavenger hunt things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely Grass Sword for me, but what about the other boys here?
If I had to pick 3, I would probably say I would agree with Grass Sword because I get to play bass on that one, and that's always a fun time. But Grass Sword, Krona's song, because the riff on that, the riff is just really wacky to play, and Bubblegum because that song just smacks, and I love doing the screams in it. So
I'd like to see us do Burnt Flowers because I sing in that, and a lot of times I screw up when we sing it live. When I have to sing it live, and I want to do it, I want to nail it.
Yeah.
So I want to get really good at that. And then Field Experience, I want to see us somehow make it through that live. That'd be pretty cool.
Okay. All right.
So.
That'll be really labor intensive, but we can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, done.
Exactly. Easy. So we know you literally like just dropped this album, but are you working on any other projects? an EP, album,
Um,
cover.
most recently, Paul and I did a quick little demo for this song that I have structured out. Other than that, we had talks of a possible EP in the future, and we were also going to think about talking to some bands about doing a split as well. But these are all just, we haven't even like talked to any bands yet, so it's just, these are all ideas that we're having right now.
Okay. All right.
Speaking
Yeah,
of
we got a
music,
music video. I think Brady already leaked
Yeah.
that we're going to be doing that, so might as well talk about it.
I got to do
But-
reshoots.
Yeah, we got to do a couple reshoots, but we got this. I don't know how much we should talk about it, but
It's
gonna
pretty.
tell us everything.
I mean, I don't know.
Pretty
Okay,
crazy.
it's pretty cool. So basically, we set up a camera into a projector that would loop the image, and we also set up another projector shining on the same spot, so the
Mhm.
image would keep looping over and over, and we use that as like a practical like visual effect. And I don't know. It's kind of
We
dumb,
played-
but it's pretty cool. I don't
we
know.
played the Green
I
Bay Packers through it at one point. And that was pretty-
all right, sounds
Yeah.
exciting.
But-
Mhm.
That's for. Should we say what song it's for? Or should we? Not?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's for Lake Superior Duluth.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right.
That song is kind of trippy, so the music video is going to be pretty trippy.
Sounds
Ooh,
exciting. All right.
Sick.
So in the near future, we got a music video, and then if we're looking a little bit further, got some new music, EPs and shit. All right.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
hopefully we can get something out still in 2020 or something.
That'd be
but-
exciting.
I think we're not going to focus on working on a big, giant album for a little bit. I think we're going to put out something maybe a little smaller, something a little fun.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
So where do you guys see the band in the next 5 years?
If none of us are dead, I don't know.
Hopefully touring.
Yeah,
That's a good call. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to see. I mean we did one tour last summer, and that was everything I could have hoped it could be. I mean, things definitely went in our favor, and on tours a lot of times things can definitely go wrong. But I mean that's part of it, and that's kind of part of the process of playing shows cross country. So I'm just looking forward to everything about touring because I just enjoy playing the live shows. That's one of my favorite parts of the band. So hopefully we can get on some good tours and keep growing and keep going.
Yeah.
I want to open up. Well, I want Green Day to open for us.
Oh
On Hella
my God,
Mega,
that'd be
you
sick.
guys become the headliner on Hella Mega.
You know,
Mhm.
we'll be the middle act, and then Billie Eilish will be the closer.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
a killer tour.
Yeah,
All right.
Wow.
we'll play it at a coffee shop.
A very big coffee shop.
Yeah.
You rock the socks off of everybody in that
Yeah.
place.
That's
Just
what
like
that's
it's
what
a
I really like to
warehouse
see.
size coffee shop.
Yeah.
One little bar in the corner.
No, it's just no. It's New Moon. It's
It's
New
like
Moon
10
Cafe in
people.
Oshkosh.
10 people in the audience.
Paul, you
Oh my
look.
God.
When you were closer to the camera, you looked really terrifying, Paul. The whole background, like
All right, I'll
black.
stay back. I got to keep my mug a little bit further away. But yeah, no, I just hope we're still making music, having fun. That's all I could hope for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
So, nothing. So for the last couple questions, we're actually going to shift away from music and go straight to death row. So, if you're on death row, what would your last meal be with a drink?
Oh,
Oh boy.
I'd have cool cup of water
Mm-hmm.
and a bagel, a salt bagel
Mm-hmm.
from Jersey Bagel and Appleton with veggie cream cheese
Ooh,
and a nice
Delicious.
big tall glass of water. Yeah, that'd be good.
solid. Ice in that water or no ice?
Like maybe like 2 or 3 cubes, like just like
Okay.
so it's not like so cold that it like burns. But
Exactly. Yeah.
nice and like refreshing.
Good choice.
Anything pasta Alfredo with like a nice amount of Parmesan cheese and a nice cold key lime LaCroix.
Okay.
Taste.
Yeah.
Taste. Yeah.
There's like a a ramen restaurant in Appleton called Bowl 91, and they have a fried rice dish that is obviously fried rice, but it's got pineapple, cashews, and cranberries in it, so it's absolutely divine. So I'd have that. And probably a blackout berry body armor because those are really good.
I don't even know what that is, dude.
It's
Yeah,
like
what
Talking
is
about the new
that?
Call of Duty or what's going on?
It's like a gator.
The new Call of Duty
Like
game?
it's like or not an energy drink. It's like a Gatorade kind of drink.
Ooh, solid.
Oh,
Yeah,
guess it's not
yeah,
even
yeah.
like soda, really.
Yeah, no, it's just like, and it's really dope because it's got coconut water in it too.
Ooh,
So it's
Damn,
like
bro.
really, really hydrating and very nice. Very nice,
fancy.
a nice juice.
Yeah.
Nice juice.
Nice juice.
So if you could live in one fiction world for a week, where would you live?
Trailer Park Boys world. I live in Sunnyvale Trailer Park.
All right, all right.
The Avatar: The Last Airbender universe because
'Cause why not?
element bending and stuff.
Yeah,
Shooting fire from your hands, that's pretty cool.
exactly.
Yeah.
What would be your element, though?
Probably Earth because I'm really stubborn.
All right, solid.
I'm kind of thinking probably Adventure Time.
Mhm.
Because I like all the characters, and it'd be fun to hang out with them and go on adventures. So,
It would be, yeah. All right, solid
There it is.
choices. Period. All right. Yeah. So I have the honor of asking the last question, and every person we have spoken to have said it's the most important question. What's your favorite color?
Purple.
that is the most important question.
Thank you. Purple.
Yep.
Solid. You have like a specific shade of purple?
Oh,
Got you there.
kind of more the reddish side, like maroons,
Yeah.
but
Taste.
more purpley reds. Not
Yeah,
like
yeah.
red purples, but purpley reds.
Mm-hmm. Understandable.
I'd say seafoam green or like graffiti yellow.
Okay.
Those
Oh,
look.
yellow.
Those are
taste.
those are just fantastic colors.
I like the color pink.
All right.
Pink's a good color.
As you should.
Yeah.
So as Glory said, that's all the questions we have today. Is there anything you'd like to plug?
I mean, I'll do a low key plug of I got an EP in the works for a solo project.
Yo.
But it's very beta stage right now, so we're just kind of trying things out and figuring kind of what all I want to put on it and where to go with it. But sometime in like maybe a year or so, I don't know. Hopefully I can get it kind of get that ball rolling. But for now, I'm still kind of fleshing it all out. So
All
Very
right.
cool.
I'd like to plug Thumbs Up Records. 'Cause
yes,
They signed us, and I'm also half of it. So,
Yeah.
Solid.
so
You made a tweet, right, that said I signed my own band. Right.
yeah, like LOL or something. Yeah.
Iconic.
Well, it was Brady's idea. I just hopped on because I've been helping him with stuff. So, but yeah, now I'm doing half the work for that, and that's really fun. We do a thing called the Thumbs Up Mindcast every week, where we talk about music and play Minecraft.
That's so
So
cool.
you can find it on YouTube. You could look up Thumbs Up Records or Thumbs Up Mindcast. So I've been having a lot of fun with that. And yeah, I think other than that, listen to the new Nosebleeds album and give it a shot.
I don't do much, so I don't have much going on.
That's
Rude.
fair. That's fair.
Well, thank you for sitting down with us, guys. This has been Nosebleeds, and we're the Good Noise Podcast.